Alright, let's add some definition. Let's give him a chin. And now I have my chin outline. There's like a little mosquito snoot, little elephant trunk there. And thus we create the face layer. Label this layer as frame, so that way we can have the next one be face or body. Frame, body. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna call it body layer. Alright, so now I've got to make a chin and the overall outline-ish of the head. Chin comes from the bottom here, ear exists around there, head comes around like there. And I'll just use the top of it. You know, I think this might kind of give him a bit of a cone head vibe to it. That might be a little bit more realistic, but I'm gonna stick with what I have. I'll never know if I don't try. And if it turns out that doesn't work, I'll remember for next time. Now this chin is going to start angling upwards. Like it angles like this. So I think from this point is where it's going to be a straight line. It's a little bit curved down here. You know, very curved on this first frame. Slightly curved. So at this point it'll be straight, because now I'm setting a precedent for the other side too. Getting a feel for that, I just practiced this a couple of I practiced this Loomis method. I practiced the Loomis method. I practiced the Loomis method. I practiced the Loomis method. Nope. I practiced the Loomis method for a couple hours over the course of the days that I was recording past videos and doing editing, and so I got a feeling for what the chin looks like as it's angling upward. I looked up some reference images, so this right here is mostly just like peering into what it looks like after I've already done some practice, so that way I at least have some semblance of a concept of an idea of what I'm talking about before I force you all to suffer through listening to me. And the last 20 seconds was definitely suffering. Get an idea of like right here where the eye socket kind of bends inward, and then here where the cheek comes out and then makes its way down and curves back in. Ear sort of comes out a bit from the side of the head. I think this is about where that would make sense to happen, don't you? I definitely need to add this little section of the chin here, so that way it's obvious that this person does in fact have a chin, but I don't think that I need to bring it all the way down. I think that would look really weird. I'm just going to imply that the chin is there by bringing these sidelines in and sort of have this arc here with this bend and this second bend. Ah, it's an atrocity. That ear, that doesn't work. That doesn't look like an ear. What does an ear even look like from the side? Kind of? Sort of? Maybe? I need to get a better drawing pad. I am holding this pen way too hard. I'm going to give myself tinnitus? Not tinnitus. What's the itis? Arthritis. I'm going to give myself arthritis if I keep up with this. Yep, I gotta take a handbrake. Well, it's a good thing I went and took that break, because I'm noticing here that as the head turns, which, by the way, this is looking fantastic. This right here, his right jaw bone just like pluts out. Kind of sharps. Yeah, I want that. Oh, it's weird on this side. I think it's because the head's a bit deformed. Yeah, I think that's better. If I come around here a little bit more, down here, bit more of a curve with the neck. I think that's okay. Well, that ear gets really tiny, doesn't it? Yeah, the ear gets a lot larger as the head turns. I'm gonna have to be better about keeping track of my ears. So that's the nice part, is once you already have a side that you like, you can just keep going back over and checking to see if the one that you're making now, you know, trying to make it symmetrical, if it actually works. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to go back on my next pass and adjust the size of those extremities. Extremities. I feel like he's cone-heading it a bit here. I'm going to shave off the top a little bit. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Oh, I never remember my ear here. Wait, what? Oh, because I flip-flopped these two frames. Yeah, look. His head isn't on the reference lines that I drew, and that felt weird, but I was trusting myself. It turns out that I was... My skeevy intuition was on the right track. My skeeved out intuition? Man, having music to fill the empty space while I'm drawing, really, that's a game changer. Alright, I think I got everything. Does everybody have a neck? You don't have a neck. You know what, while I'm at it, let me give him a little throttle action. Man, see what we got. Oh, that's so nice! But it still needs work. The chin is just spazzing out, man. The head has a really nice turn to it, and I'm really happy with the way that came out. But there's something about the way that the chin is so drastic. I think it's the center point. Maybe if I bring the chin down a bit? Yeah. It's because the chin has this arc that comes up and then sharply goes down. I need to be more like that. I don't know, man. It's just like it's flopping around. The head and the ears come out so nicely. Well, except for the fact that the left ear is massive. How do I get rid of this flopping going on with the chin? Ah. This severe bend here. Okay, that's promising. Still wiggles. That's interesting. It drops here and then goes back up. Yeah, this is also like a really drastic change that creates that snap. So this is from here to here, that little bit, you know, like a, I don't know, a visual half inch, but from here to there is like a whole ass visual inch. This whole jawline is supposed to be going up, but it actually, if I hover my stylus here, goes down. That's why that's jittery. This to this is just really sudden, so that's always going to seem jarring, because this was supposed to be an anticipation when really it just ended up being another keyframe. So this is a really far distance traveled, and then this is not, so that's already going to be really weird. Oh look. Oh, when I do it at 8 frames per second, it's actually not that bad. Alright, let's clean up the neck and give him a nose. I am not going to do lips or eyes because I haven't watched tutorials on those, and it'll look like an abomination. That's interesting. The ear kind of goes down and then shoots over to the side here. I think this is the one that's out of place. Fuck it, let's give him a nose. And then we'll call it there. Oh, I'm gonna need to clean that up so badly. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am completely winging this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to 100% learn how to do noses. As the bridge of the nose disappears, it should also disappear from this section as well. Alright, brace yourselves. This is gonna be awful. Okay. I definitely need to give the nose a bridge when he's looking straight up. I just gotta get the nose to be a consistent shape. The spot that it's in is really nice. Just gotta be the right shape. And then I'm going to copy this nose from over here. Oh, that's not the copy button. I'm going to copy the nose from over here and just drop it on the other side. Not bad at all. I think we definitely made progress on the chin. It definitely has that snap because of the first and last frame, but that's something that we can figure out later. Like I said, I think I'll do a little bit more research on that, try to figure out how it was that I managed to mess up this anticipation, so that way I can have a better idea for when I have to do the next exercise. I'm also going to take some time to learn about mouths, noses, ears, and eyes. But looking at this right now, we wanted to make a basic head turning, and I don't think anyone's going to disagree that this is a head, and that it looks from one direction, up to another, and over to a third. I'm going to call this one a resounding good enough. And thus we get our first head. Subscribe to stay tuned, and don't forget to send your take on this exercise to crowgetslearned@gmail.com. Tap the bell for pings on future content, and let me know with a like if this is up your alley. Finally, an honorable mention to Rob Marzullo for his help in parsing out the Loomis method.